Okay, guys, Star Wars Battlefront came out recently. There was a lot of hype for it. It's the reason why I built my gaming PC and the reason why I have this YouTube channel now. Um, but there were some things wrong with it. So, should you buy Star Wars Battlefront? Okay, so Star Wars Battlefront, like, I loved the beta, actually. And this is the reason why I got a gaming PC and all that. But, like, should you buy it? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in this video. So originally, I thought it was a pretty good game. Like, the shooting mechanics were different than most other first-person shooters, and sometimes I kind of like that about it. It was different. But after a while, I mean, it kind of got old. Okay, and not and after a while, I mean, like not that long actually. It was about a week. There was like 1 week that week where they released everything. Week or 2 weeks. Star Wars Battlefront. It was awesome. Loved it. Um, but then later, after the Jakku DLC release, I think, it all kind of went downhill. Like no one was on PC servers. Of course, I'm looking at the stats right now, and there are like 3,000 people on PC, and uh, and of course there's like 36,000 on Xbox One and 51,000 on PS4, and that's I mean just don't if you're playing on PC, there aren't that many people. Xbox One, PlayStation 4, why would you I mean, of course, why would you buy it on a console? Like why would you want to play stuff at like 792p 24 FPS anyway? Um, but if you compare that to Battlefield 4, on PC there are 12,105 people, and the peak for 24 hours is 33,328, and that's a lot. And so I it's the lack of players right now is also a problem with Star Wars Battlefront. And it's a problem that if you're having a multiplayer game that's purely multiplayer, I mean, sure, Battlefield 4 had uh is mostly multiplayer, but it's got a single player too. Single player sucks, but it's still there. And if Dice had managed to make a good campaign for Star Wars Battlefront, I might still be playing it right now. But I'm not. And this footage I'm recording is actually from like a few weeks ago. Like I haven't played Star Wars Battlefront for a while. And so uh do I recommend you buy it? Well, it all depends. So um mostly I would say no. Um it's the game, it didn't really live up to its hype. Uh, and right now, the lack of players on PC is like a detriment to the game. And since it's a purely multiplayer game, like you're not going to get that same experience as playing Battlefield or something with tons of players. Like I was trying to log on to the last time I tried to log on to a Walker Assault server, there were like 5 guys on it, and I just left and I went and played Battlefield. And the lack of players is one reason why you shouldn't get it. Another reason is sure, like, great graphics and all that, but the gameplay you get, it's Walker Assault is original, stuff like that. Uh, but the experience you get can always be, made in another first-person shooter. Like if you want a fast-paced first-person shooter, like if you want a fast-paced game mode like Blast, why don't you play like Call of Duty? If you want a gigantic multiplayer battle, like just play Battlefield. Like there was nothing really new except for Walker Assault, and those game modes that they just tried to pile on. I mean, most of them just weren't good. They were like crap game modes, and no one played them. Like Hero Hunt that I'm showing, like no one plays that game mode. It's a good way to get XP, sure, but the game mode nobody plays on it. There is no one playing Hero Hunt right now, and um and so there was only a little bit of Star Wars Battlefront that was actually good, and so I actually pre-ordered the game, and I actually do regret my decision. So uh yeah, so don't buy Star Wars Battlefront. That's really the verdict. Like, don't buy it unless you're like you really just care about the graphics and that's it. Like, there is no point in buying it unless you just want cool visuals because the graphics are great. I love the graphics, but the gameplay is just I mean the gameplay is fine, but it just gets old. So, should you buy Star Wars Battlefront? No, you shouldn't buy Star Wars Battlefront. And this was a real disappointment for me when they come out with Star Wars Battlefront 2. I hope it's much better. Um, Notice I'm saying when. I'm pretty sure they'll come up with a second Star Wars Battlefront. We'll just have to wait and see how it is. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more videos like this, like should I buy such and such, maybe Battlefield 4 or something like that, uh, well then just leave a comment below, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe.